I am Pierre Lassonde, probably the luckiest guy on the planet. I grew up in a little town in the eastern township of Quebec, Saint-Hyacinthe. Went to Polytechnique Montreal, ended up in Utah for an MBA, then California to get started in business. First job was a mine site, started speculating on junior mining stock, and as luck would have it, the first one, I made 10 times my money. I thought I was God's gift to finance. First royalty I ever bought turned out to be the Gold Strike royalty. That royalty I ended up buying for $2 million. It's already paid out over $1 billion. From there, I decided to build a business, which became today a $30 billion company.
He and his partner, Seymour Schuler, formed a partnership to go into the gold royalty business. They invented the gold royalty business. Now, Pierre is a geologist of some sophistication. Seymour was an investment banker. These two guys were absolutely unlike in all respects. It was a very, very powerful combination to create a lot of value.
Also love giving the money away. I've contributed to the Lassonde Entrepreneur Institute in Utah, Polytechnique, University of Toronto, you can name them, and also the arts, which is a big part of my life.
Well, I actually met Pierre through his wife, Claudette Lassonde, who was one of the most wonderful people I've ever known. He cares about education, and he goes deep, and he understands what he's giving money to. He's been very active with the National Gallery through his art collection, and made an impact not just on Canadian art, but on global art.
His entrepreneurial spirit, his love of creation is something that I picked up, that my sister picked up. It's something that just it imbued everything that was around the house.
He's really charming and really charismatic, and he really takes a lot of time when he's speaking to someone. He feels like you're the only person in the room.
I've always liked to surround myself with great people because they make you look good, okay? Like, you know, they help you. The one good thing that I have done is to be able to pick really great people around me. After the discovery of Gold Strike, the Franco-Nevada stock went from like 35 cents to $16, $17. And Seymour and I owned at that point about 20% of the company, so we had made quite a bit of money. Seymour as a partner is a bit of an adventure.
They're the two most different people I've ever met in my life, but it's one of the strongest business partnerships in this history of Canadian business.
If I said it's hot, he said it's cold. And it was all about the give and take between like what I perceive, what he perceived, that ended up being the great ideas that turned Franco-Nevada into this really powerful company. So that combination of, you know, black and white and salt and pepper and really, really worked for us. Through that, we're able to really build a great company like Franco-Nevada. Can Canada produce like the best mines in the world? We have the best mining engineers, we have the best geologists, the best mining schools, the best, financial system. Why not? I think we should embrace it, and we should absolutely be supportive of it.
The Entrepreneur Institute, I mean, it absolutely is one of his biggest successes on the philanthropic. It's probably he's the biggest success on the philanthropic front.
And we wanted to do something that combined business and engineering. So I went to the dean. I said, well, we want to do an entrepreneurship, but it has to have like all the other colleges involved and everything else. I said, well, we've never done that. I said, well, that's why I want to do it.
Pierre really laid it out as that he wanted to do something that was student-focused, something that was multidisciplinary, because he and Claudette Lassonde had both come to the University of Utah, and then also something that was entrepreneurial. We've really kept to those principles, and that has really been the key to our success. he was very good about saying, hey, I've got this vision. I want to do this, how he wanted to engage students, how he wanted us to develop the program. We listened to him, and that's the reason we're successful.
I bring the capital. That's what I bring. And a little bit of wisdom and gray hair. And, it works. It works for me. At the end of the day, the key thing is to be able to have my family around, and that each one of them is well-grounded, is happy, and contributing to society. That to me is real success.
Dad has been creating memories for his kids and for his grandkids right from the get-go. And it goes back to his joie de vivre.
Pierre is Indiana Jones. For him, work is just an outlet for his zest for life, just like his other passions that he has.
I got to tell you, I look at his schedule and I get tired. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I'm up at visiting 123 countries so far. So this year, my goal is to get to 127. I have been incredibly lucky in life, with people, with projects, to the point where my partner, call me Lucky Pierre. Okay, so I've become like Lucky Pierre. And I have been. Yeah, the preparation was there, but I've been able to open these doors. I've been able to see the opportunities, just I want to go through that door.
I don't know that Dad steps away from anything. That's the thing. He's just constantly on the go.
I will never retire. Okay, that's just not part of my DNA. I'm gonna play until the red light goes off and the siren goes off.
Please welcome Pierre Lassonde, inductee as companion to the Order of the Canadian Business Hall of Fame.